So now you can see now first package keyword. This is all red color, right? These are the reserved keywords we call this. Reserved, already predefined keywords. Every programming language has its own predefined keywords. Those are called reserved keywords. So first package will be there. Package name. This is the user defined package. User defined package. Package below, you have a class. Class name. Class name. So class below, you have a method, main method. See, the class starts with a curly bracket. See, ends with a curly bracket. When I select this, where it is highlighting? In the 10th line. That's a end, the pair of brackets. Always remember, if I remove this, it will throw error. Why? See, it's not closing, right? These two are closed. But what about this? This is not closed. You have to close that properly. So that's a pair, mandatory. Now see, when you put a cursor here, each line one highlighting, that means this pair is this one, end of this. So that means this method is ending here. This method starts here, ends here. This class starts here, ends here. So a class contains the methods, I told, right? Methods, variables, constructors, anything. But I took only one method. At least one member should be there in the class. So that's I took a main method. Main method already created by Java for your program execution purpose. Okay? Can you observe here under package left panel, this one? This part. Can you see this?
Yes.
So this is the class name, but this is the file name. .java file is this. Same, can you see this? .java. But the class. This is called class. See, class name .java. This is called Java file. These two are Java files. Java file. But this is a class name. What do we call that? Class name. How can you recognize the class name?
Got class beside it.
If anybody asks you what is the class name, look for the class keyword after whatever is there. That's a class name. So class keyword after whatever is there, that's a class name. Easily you can answer that. Class keyword after whatever is there, that's a class name. Clear? All this structure anomaly of a class is very, very important. Okay. So we'll write some statements. I want to print some statements. So where you can write them under main method, the program execution begins from main method onwards only. So you write anything on this class below, any number of lines of code, it won't execute from there, only starts from here. Main method is the beginning of your program execution. Whatever you write under main method, that only will execute. So first I want to print something. What is the print statement in Java? So the print statement in Java is system.out.println. This is a print statement. Can you write this? So welcome to Java. So you have to end statements with a semicolon. Can you write this? See, S capital. Why? It's a class. It's a class, predefined class. This class also available in the java.lang package. So where it is available? Java.lang package. Let me show you that. So the print statement in Java is system.out.println. System.out.println. So that's the print statement. So this is the one. System.out.println is the print statement in Java. There is a one more print also. So that also I'll show you. So system is a built-in class in Java, which is available in which package? Java.lang package. Under this package, they created system class already. Java guys. So under this class, you have many variables, methods. All methods are static methods, but variables are, these are the variables. Out is a variable. In is a variable. ERR is the variable. 3 variables are there in the system class. What are all the 3 variables? Out, in, ERR. These are the 3 variables. So that's what I told you. A class can contain variables, methods, constructors, and blocks, right? That's a class structure. But now this class already they created out variable, in variable, ERR variable. So then what is this dot operator? We have written a dot also, right? System dot. What is this dot is doing? So understand step by step I'm explaining. What is system? System is a built-in class in Java, which is available in java.lang package. Now what is this dot doing? So anywhere the dot responsibility is it. So it is used to access the field or method of any class. Any class, field or method you want to access, you need to use a dot. So that's what this dot is coming. Now I am accessing system class out variable. That means field, right? Out is a field or a variable. I'm accessing that. That's why I'm using a dot here. Is this clear? Are you clear on this? Why you need a dot? What is the purpose of dot? If you want to access any field or method of particular class, you will use a dot before the class name. Class name after, you will use the dot. Class name dot, then the field value, field name. Now field name can be, here in the system class, you have out or in or ERR. If the methods means there are many methods. So exit method, get property method, get millis methods. So many methods are there in the system class. So that anything if you want to access, read this. If you don't understand, read 10 times. What is this dot doing? It is accessing, it is used to access particular field or a method of any class. That means this class fields you are accessing with this dot operator. That means class name dot, that field value or method name. So the method is like this. See, exit method. Class name dot exit method. Are you clear now? Now out is a static final variable in the system class of data type print stream type, print stream data type. So system.out will output the data. So we'll output the data. System.in will take the data from keyboard. System.err will throw an error. You want to throw an error, you can use system.err. So there is a println and print method. System.out.print is there, system.out.println is there. So 2 kinds of print methods are there. So both you can use. See, there is a system.print also. Print methods. And here you can write something if you want. So I want to write using print method. Okay, so like this. So what is the difference between println and print is println will print this message, whatever is you have written in the parenthesis. This is called round brackets are called parenthesis. Whatever is there in the parenthesis that will print and cursor will move to next line. First this will print and what will happen later? Cursor will go to next line. So for example, this printed, cursor won't stay here. D after it won't stay. What will happen? Cursor will move to next line. That means here it will come. And print method, it will print whatever you write here. But cursor will stay there only. Cursor won't move to next line. That's the difference between println and print. So you can understand. ln means new line. Print, then go to new line. Print this value, move to next line. Print means just print, stay there only. Are you clear on the println and print difference? So let me show you that. So one more I'll take. So the shortcut is SYSO, control spacebar you press at a time. This is a shortcut to get a println, system.out.println. So
control
spacebar. You need to type. Let me show you one more time. SYSO you type, okay? Then control spacebar at a time you press. That's it. Leave. Press one time, leave it. You will get a system.out.println. Instead of writing system.out.println, you will get a directly, very shortcut. Press enter key if you are not getting. Press after pressing, then press enter key, you will get. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whatever you keep in double quotes, that is called a string representation. What do you call that? It's a string representation. So different data types we have, right? That even you can give a numbers also. For example, I want to give a number 6. I can give a number also. Then you can give 7.5. You can give that also. So I want to print letter 8.2. See,
but it has to be in quotations, right?
Not required. These are different data types. If you keep in double quotes, that's a string representation. If you don't keep, there's numbers. See, I kept here numbers in the double quotation. That means that's a string. So if you don't keep in double quotes, that's a number. See, this is the real number, but this one is a decimal. This one also decimal, double or float we call them. So now you see, I can add a character also. This is a single quotes. If you add one character, that's a character we call this. Single quotes, if I keep dollar, see that is I can keep. For example, I want to write print method. Now what will happen? You observe this. See, I'm not using no. See, this is the Boolean value, true or false. This is the dollar and this is a character. Why? How can you say it is a character? If you enclose any value within single quotes, that's called char data type. If you enclose anything in double quotes, what you call that? It's a string representation. See, even I have a space here, right? Anything you enclose in double quotations, it's a string. So we entered numbers, we entered characters, we entered Boolean values. we entered a strings, all kinds we covered, right?
Mhm.
So that's the, now see, I want to bring the cursor to next line. Now cursor is here. How can I bring cursor with the ln, print ln method? Now I can write one more print ln, end of program. See now what will happen? First this will print. Cursor will go to next line here.
Mhm.
Now this will print, but cursor will stay here.
Mhm.
Now what this will do, this will bring the cursor to next line. ln, right? ln will bring the cursor to next line. But
Mhm.
print method will stay here only at the end of the line. Confusing?
No, not really. It's kind of done this before, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to have you explain this over again because I'm actually understanding where the limits of everything are and why everything happens. And yeah, I'm getting it now.
Okay. So now print ln means this will print, it will go to next line. 6 will print, this the ln is there, it will go to next line. So 7.5 will print, cursor will go to next line. So 8.2 will print, cursor will stay 2 after 1.
Mhm.
Then ln, so first this will print, first it will print, a will print here,
Mhm.
2 after, then cursor will go to next line. Why? This the ln is there.
Mhm.
So a will print first, 2 after a will print, but cursor won't stay there. Why? You are using ln here. So a after cursor will go to next line. Then dollar will print. So dollar after, again the cursor will stay there. And the true will print a dollar after because you used a print method only. So
Mhm.
dollar after true will print, even true also you are using print only. So
Mhm.
e after cursor will stay, but next you are bringing the cursor to with ln to next line. So next line it will come and end of program will print in next line and cursor will go to next line. So this is how, let's execute. How to execute this? Just right click, run as Java application. So you can right click in this panel,
Mhm.
right click, run as Java application. See when you see first println cursor, it printed. See the cursor didn't stop here, it went to next line. Now using print, cursor stayed here, but this one is bringing the cursor to next line, and this one is printing and cursor went to next line. 6 printed and went to next line. 7.5 printed, went to next line. And 8.2 printed, see A came to here. Why A should print the next line, right? But it's not. It's because 8.2 used print, not println. 8.2 you printed, cursor stayed there only. Next one is printing there, but A used ln. So A printed there and cursor went to next line. Now you observe that dollar, it printed, cursor stayed there, dollar after only. Then true also printed there. Then after true, cursor stayed there. The next print statement is bringing to next line. And end of program printed and cursor went to next line. So this is the difference between print and println. So you write and practice, then you'll get a better idea how it is printing all. So experiment this and
Mhm.
come back and send me this for some practice sessions. You have lot of practices. You read this, okay? Here you have so many print statements. Practice them. Practice all these things, okay?
Mhm.
So practice and come back. So next class, you have to write a 1 or 2 programs, okay? And you have to explain what is this system.out.println. Each keyword you have to explain. What is system, what is dot, what is out, what is println, what is print method, everything you need to explain.
Mhm.
And then what is the class structure, what is there inside the class, what is meant by class. So these are all things we covered. And what is a package. So many things in your plate, okay?
Mhm.
So you should be very strong. And I'll ask you to write in front of me.
Okay.
These are the basics. You should be very, very strong. How strong in basics?